What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. We have a little bit of a different video for you today, and it's actually an Amazon haul. I went a little bit feral during the Prime Day deals, and I'm sharing everything that I bought during Prime Day with you guys today. If this is your first video with me somehow, I have 3 toddlers, so I went a little crazy in that department. It's funny because before I had kids, I always said, I'm not gonna be the type of person that goes insane with toys. I'm not gonna let toys overtake my life. And I would say that toys definitely don't overtake our lives. We have 3 toddlers, as I mentioned, so I give myself a little bit of grace because it's not like I just have one child, but now I can completely understand how people can get out of hand when it comes to toys. But I would say for the most part, we've stayed pretty reasonable. During Prime Day, however, there was some really good deals on toys, so I decided to grab a couple to refresh our toy selection now, and then I'm gonna save a few to use for Christmas gifts for them in a few months. So I'm gonna be sharing all of that with you today. I do also have an Amazon storefront. So on my storefront, there will be a little category for everything that I purchased during Prime Day. So if you wanna keep an eye on these products to see if they go back on sale during the next Prime Day or just randomly throughout, these are all of the things that caught my eye, and maybe they'll catch your eye as well. I feel like I have other things to say, but I can't think of them. So we're just gonna dive in to what I bought during Prime Day. First up, I got this little food playset. Now my children are 8, okay. I have twins that are 19 months, and then I have a 2.5-year-old. My oldest is 11 months older than my twins. This is technically for ages 3 and up. However, I supervise my kids while they're playing, and this is probably gonna be saved as a Christmas gift because we don't have a toy kitchen yet. So they'll be closer to the age range that you're supposed to be to play with that, but I just wanted to mention it. Okay, next up, this is kind of a boring one, so let's just get it out of the way, but I was far too excited about this one. They were running a sale on the Sun Bum products. They were like 20% off, which sunscreen is one of those annoying things that you have to buy, but you don't want to buy. But I really do enjoy this brand. So this one is a Baby Bum from Sun Bum, and it's an SPF 50, and it actually has a roller top. I actually have a refillable roller sunblock applicator already, but while this was on sale, I figured I'd grab it. We live in Florida and we go to the Disney parks once a month, so having sunblock is never a bad thing. Also kind of boring. I'm gonna put them up on the screen. You can't see them too well in this package, but John grabbed a couple pairs of work jeans. So in case you're ever wondering like what guys like, these Wrangler Authentics, they have a very nice like flexible without being too stretchy material to them, and then this dark wash is really nice. So John grabbed a pair of those. He also grabbed these cargo pants. These are not from Wrangler. They're from the brand CQR Sapper. Very nice material, lots of pockets on this one, so it's good for him at work. This material, it's like light, but you can tell it's incredibly sturdy material, so I think he's going to end up liking these a lot for the hot summer months where you need to wear pants for protection purposes, and to be allowed out in society. You know, you need to wear pants to be out in society, but at work he has to wear them for protection purposes. But being in Florida out on the sun, it's hot. The next one I'm super excited about, and I'm such a dweeb for being excited about it, but I bought these little mugs. It's actually a 4-pack. So it comes with 2 of this style and 2 of this style. And I just love like the vintage look to it and like the bubble of the glass. The reason why I ended up buying these is because I want to do like overnight oats and chia pudding and stuff like that. So I needed a container to do it in. I have been rocking the same Pyrex containers for probably 6 or 7 years now. I bought the glass ones at Costco forever ago. They've held up this long. They're absolutely amazing. And so I haven't purchased myself anything like this in quite some time. So I figured while it was on sale, just grab it. And I feel like every time I eat my breakfast, that's gonna bring me joy. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we grabbed an Echo Pop with this little smart light bulb. It was like a pack, it came together. I think it was like $17.99 on sale or something. We don't know where we're gonna put this. Originally, I ordered it so we could keep it out on the lanai. So when we're cooking at night and stuff, we could be listening to music out on our lanai. But John was saying he might want to put this in our bathroom or maybe our bedroom. So like when we wake up in the morning, we could listen to some music. So we'll see what's going to happen there. This, I haven't even decided where I want to put it yet. Like I said, it came as like part of the package. We do have like this random single light bulb that goes above our TV and fireplace. And I'm thinking maybe that would be kind of cool because we could turn it to a different color and kind of get some vibes there. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have one of those smart light bulbs? And if so, where did you put it? Randomly, this was not part of like the Prime Day deals, but I just have to show it off because I think it's so cute. I got some peel and stick wallpaper. I'll put a better picture on the screen, but it's like a Mickey Mouse wallpaper. And I thought it was like gray and white, but it's actually more of like a silver, like chrome. We also purchased some magnetic primer. And we have like a peninsula in our kitchen that on one side it's the kitchen, on the other side it's the living room, which is basically the kid zone at this point. So the front of the peninsula has this like half wall, and I decided I'm gonna turn that into a magnetic chalkboard. So my kids can play with magnets, we can do learning activities on there and stuff like that. We're at the stage of life where my walls are gonna get messy anyway, so why don't we just have a chalkboard wall and let them have fun with it? At the end of that long wall, there's like a half wall and it's like this small little panel. So I'm gonna stick this wallpaper. I'm not winning any like home decor design contest at this stage of life. So yes, it's gonna look like a kid zone because that's what it is. I think for so many years, I spent all this time thinking about like the 5% of the time that another human even enters my house. So it's like you decorate your house with the idea that you're gonna entertain and impress other humans. But then you like sit there and realize you live in your house 95% of the time. So you might as well make it functional, comfortable, and fun. Like have fun with it. So that's what I'm doing there. I am so excited about this one. We went to a children's museum while we were in South Carolina and my kids had a blast. And ever since then, that's when I started kind of thinking like I want to turn our living room into basically a mini children's museum. So I'm going to start purchasing high quality pieces a little at a time to really accomplish that task. And I love the Melissa and Doug products. So this one's like a little take along town. They had something similar at the Children's Museum and it was just so adorable watching my son interacting with it. My oldest son, he was the one that was playing with it the most. And I just think he's gonna have an absolute blast with this. It opens up, it's got kind of like you could take it with you where you wanna go, which is cool because we have an RV. So this is portable if we wanted to, or if you're going to hang out with somebody else, going to a hotel, whatever. Another Melissa and Doug product that was on sale, which I'm so excited about, is this fire truck play tent. Like, look at that. Look at that. Is that not amazing? They had a few different play tent options. So there was like a food truck and maybe an ice cream truck or something like that. So I might end up grabbing a couple extra. But my husband had the good idea to save this one as a Christmas gift because he thinks that this would be really cool to like have him walk out Christmas morning and see this. And I agree. I think we should be as dramatic as possible when it comes to Christmas this year because this year I think my oldest son is going to be a lot more aware of like how cool Christmas is and how cool getting different little gifts are and stuff. We won't go psychotic because we're the type that we pick like excursions over gifts. So we're more like the type we'd rather travel or go to the Disney parks or something versus spending money on toys. But I do want to, I'm all about impressing my son, you know? So we're going to let him have fun with that. Okay, next up, this one, it doesn't have a picture of it on the outside. It's just the boring box, but I'll put a picture up on the screen. This is another Melissa and Doug item, and I'm really excited about it. It's a dust sweep and mop set. I have been like researching because we're going to be most likely homeschooling the kids. So I've been researching some different preschool learning activities and things like that that you can get started with toddlers before they go to preschool or kindergarten. And one of them was talking about imaginative, I don't know why I can't say that word, imaginative play. And they recommended practicing cleaning and going grocery shopping and things like that, like the domestic tasks that you have to do. So I was thinking that cleaning set would be awesome for that. So that's probably something we will be saving for a Christmas gift as well. I also grabbed yet another Melissa and Doug item. Sorry if the glare is bad. This I think is so cool. This is like a little rescue garage is what they call it. And it has little keys up here. So in order to access the vehicles, you need to turn the key. And so I just love toys like that where there's like an interactive element. All three of my kids will have a blast with this. This is another one that's supposed to be 3 and up. Okay, then I purchased a couple of books. A couple of them actually I think are from Target because Target was doing their circle deal, so just forgive me, but it's all for my kids. Never Touch the Bugs. These books, if you're looking to purchase a gift for a toddler, these books are like, they're so great, and they're ages 0 and up. So you could purchase them for like my kids have liked these since like 6 months. They interact with them in completely different ways at different stages, but they last throughout. And my kids are pretty rough when it comes to books, and they eventually will rip these pages out. If your children are feral like mine, they will eventually rip the pages out, but they hold up for quite a bit of time. So I got the Never Touch the Bugs one, and I also got this Never Touch the Snake, or Never Touch a Snake. So there's like, it's like texture, so they can play with the different textures and stuff like that, and practice reading and colors and all of that good stuff. I usually like, you know, ask my son, what is that? What color is that? And he has a blast. I also grabbed these books right here. One for my kids and one for my nephew, because my dad is actually a Leo. So like Leo the lion. So when I saw my grandpa is grand, I just had to buy that because my kid's grandpa is a Leo and he's a lion, you know? I also grabbed this Peek a Flap Dino book. This is another one that my kids like, but this one I would say, probably wait until they're a little bit older to introduce it. Like 18 months is probably a good point, because when my twins were a little bit younger, like 16 months, 15 months, that range, they would like rip it. So, I mean, granted, they're probably still going to do it now. It just takes a little bit longer now. They're a little bit more gentle with it. I went to Costco recently and purchased one of these Learn to Write like wiping books. So it comes with a dry erase marker, and then the kids can practice drawing and writing letters and all of that stuff. And my son absolutely loved it. So I figured I'd get a backup. That'll probably be saved for Christmas. Then I grabbed this little book right here. It's like a busy book, and it has a bunch of different interactive features over on this side. I think my twins, those are the 19-month-old ones, I think they're gonna enjoy this the most. I think my oldest will probably not love it as much, but he loves Mickey Mouse, so that's that. For us, I grabbed this as like a coffee table book. When we stayed in the Disney parks at Saratoga Springs, they actually had this on the like coffee table inside the hotel. And so I was peeking through it, and you were able to purchase it if you wanted to, but it was $60. And the price is right here, $60. And I was like, I don't like it that much. But during Prime Day, it was on sale for $24, which is much more my type of vibe. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I also grabbed this puzzle set here. This is from the brand B Toys. So Melissa and Doug love Every, and B Toys are like our favorite brands for toys. These brands specifically, I feel like if you're looking for toddler toys, I feel like they're the most interactive, and they hold their attention for the longest. I've noticed that with those toys that are electronic and like beeping and all of that stuff, they're really cool, but they tend to only hold their focus for like seconds. Whereas the wooden toys, the like Montessori style, I've noticed that they end up interacting with it a lot more. Speaking of interactive toys, I got, and I'll put a picture up on the screen, I got this like little balance beam set, and it is not currently in stock. So I hate to do that and show off something that's not currently in stock. Maybe put it in your cart and watch for it or something. I don't know if you can even do that, but keep an eye out for it. This is also from B Toys. It's a little interconnecting balance beam set. It's very large, and I can't even tell you how much fun my kids have had with this thing. Like, they've been going crazy for it. So keep an eye out for that. If it comes back in stock, grab it. Another boring one, I just saw this was on sale and it was like 20% off plus an additional 20% off clickable coupon. I love these little hair ties, the ones that are like, what are they called?
Phone cord?
Huh?
Phone cord?
They're a hair tie, John.
Yeah, it looks like a old school phone cord.
Oh, it does look like a phone cord. John's like, a phone cord? And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a hair tie, but it does look like a phone cord if you were born in the late 1900s like us. So this one, I don't remember what they're called, but they're like no breakage style type of coily awesomeness. They were on sale for a reasonable price, so I grabbed it because I tend to lose those everywhere. I don't know. If anybody has a method to not lose their hair ties, please let me know. And then last but not least, super excited. So I grabbed this. I've been seeing this all over the internets, all over the social medias, on the gram, on the TikToks. Everybody has been using this to like put snacks and arts and crafts and all of that. These little thingies come out, salad bars they make with it. I have something similar. I have a square one that has 4 different dividers inside it. So I kept talking myself out of this because I was like, you already have something that you can make work with it. But I have wanted this. I can't stop thinking about it. And every time I see a reel, I'm like, I really want it. And so when I saw it on the Prime Day deals, I said, that's enough, Cait. You have endured enough pain of not having this in your life. So I decided to go for it. So that's that. And then the very last thing, I probably said that was the last thing, but actually one more thing is I got a book. This one is Business Casual by B.K. Borison. This is the Love Light Farms series. If you want a really good Christmas book, Love Light Farms is absolutely adorable. It's like quintessential Christmas romance. I think there is some spice in it, just to warn you, but it's set on a Christmas tree farm and it's just adorable. It's like a friends to lovers situation. The best book in this series though was called Mixed Signals. It was just such like a swoon-worthy romance. So if you need a swoon-worthy romance, please go pick up Mixed Signals. I'm excited to read Business Casual and see if it stands up to the other two. The other one that's in the series is called In the Weeds, and I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I like lukewarm liked it, but Mixed Signals was just one of my favorite romantic comedies I've read. So I have high hopes for this guy. And this one I actually did get at Target. So good job, Cait, showing that in the Amazon video. Okay, so that is everything that I purchased during Prime Day from Amazon. If I forgot something, because I was kind of getting a lot of packages in at once, I was trying to keep it all on the side so I could show it to you guys. But if I forgot anything, it will be in my storefront under 2024 Prime Day buys, I think is what I called it, or something along those lines. So if you're looking to see what I purchased, if you liked any of these items, those will all be linked down below. And in that storefront, I also have all of my other favorite Amazon items. I have like kitchen items that I love, meal prep items that I love, cleaning essentials that I love. During the Prime Day, my 2 favorite cleaning items were on sale. So next Prime Day, please keep an eye out for it, or check around Black Friday, because the Hoover carpet cleaner and the Tineco, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, vacuum mop, those are like 2 of my favorite cleaning products. They were both on significant discount. If you're watching this video now, go take a look-see, because they pop in and out of sale. And if you see it on sale, grab it, because I'm telling you, the carpet cleaner, I was quoted $45 per room to clean the carpets in this house. And I ended up spending less than $200 for the whole machine. And I've done my house twice now using that machine. So girl math says it's already paid for itself. And then the Tineco, I think it's like, the low price that I see is usually around like $179. A regular price, I think it's like $300. It's a vacuum mop. So if you have tile, hardwood, linoleum, any of those things, and if you have kids like throwing food down and stuff like that, you can just vacuum it right up with the mop. It vacuums and mops at the same time. Absolute game changer. If this was your first video with me, thank you so much for giving me a chance and clicking on that thumbnail. Over here, I generally do Costco, Sam's Club, Trader Joe hauls. I do some meal prep inspiration. So this one was a little bit of a bonus video, but if you enjoyed my vibe while you were here, please feel free to check out the rest of my channel, and I hope you'll consider subscribing. I hope I delivered whatever you all needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.